mean, we got the rest of this game. If we can't even get, through this game, how are we gonna make it through the next one,
Oh, we'll get through it. Alright, I'm recording.
All right.
Start the timer to start the episode.
Oh, come on, Willie.
Alright.
Well, there's like a...
I even said don't trip over the cords, boys.
Fuck, man.
Okay. Welcome back to Same Gamers.
TV.
Final Friday.
Final Friday. It's been a while, boys. How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm ready. It's been a couple weeks since we've done one of these.
Yeah.
Damn, has it been weeks?
Oh yeah, dude. We haven't put one out since a month, dude.
Did we put one out in May?
I don't know.
All right. Well, anyway, we are here in Salamando, and we are just to give a recap. It's been a little while. We have to get this torch to open a door, and we have to get an Eagle's torch to get the flame. That's what we're doing.
To open what door?
Just to open the door to what is it? The place where the warship is, or something like. Oh, to destroy the warship. We have to put the flame in the engine.
Okay.
It's gonna explode.
So flame engine, destroy the warship.
Yep. But before we do that, we have to get the ice sled to get the torch.
The ice sled.
Yeah.
So
You see up here where this ice is?
yeah.
That's not the sky. That's ice.
Okay.
So we have to get the sled, and then we go. So, all right. We know what we're doing. I had to remind myself too. Look, there's Joseph.
Joseph.
And look, he's like Mac's dad.
Dude, he's bald as fuck.
Yeah, he looks just like he's wearing the same kind of gear as Mac, with a cape.
Is he Mac's dad?
Yeah.
Mac daddy.
Yep. They didn't. Mac was removed from him at birth.
Why is he so weak?
Dude, you're my dad.
Oh, cause we ground up.
Yeah, this is what level we're supposed to be at. He's supposed to be like, wow, Joseph is so strong.
We're like,
But we all have over 1,000 hit points, and we are way powerful because I do not want to struggle one bit in this game. It's already long and hard enough.
give it up to Aaron.
Woo!
Guys,
nice,
for
Aaron.
being the MVP.
He's grinding behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes grinding is my fucking forte.
Yep.
Thank God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could never make it through this without. Like, if we did everything on screen, oh man, that would be. It would take probably 60 to 80 hours to beat this game.
We'd probably lose all of our subscribers.
Oh yeah. Oh, 47 hits from Joseph, or 47 damage.
Joseph, why you so weak, Joseph?
So, yep, Joseph is Mac's dad, but they don't know it yet. So they're all
really?
they're just like getting pissed off at each other because they don't know that they're family,
Funny, you really have to imagine all this stuff when you're playing this. You know?
because that's not true. It's just something I'm making up.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because they kind of look the same.
God, you really have to imagine the adventure.
Yeah. All right. So Final Fridays is our continuing mission to play all the Final Fantasies.
We're trying to get there. Slap yourself in the
Which
face.
means-
Slap yourself in the face.
Willie's really losing it.
Man, I kind of want to just nap right now.
Weird. How about we tell some funny high school stories while I'm running to get the ice sled?
Okay.
All right. Who wants to go first?
Funny high school stories?
Yeah, funny stories that may have happened to you in high school.
Well, Willie and I were talking about, like, not too long ago, we were talking about, like, something we did, like, in the past where it's, like, doing something where you're not supposed to be. Like, some sort of, trespassing stories, I guess. Didn't you have a pretty good one, Will?
I forgot what I told you though.
This is when you went in the green room at that concert?
Oh shit! No, we were allowed to be there.
Okay.
Oh no, there was this other concert me and Willie went to, and we were just really determined to meet the guys of Magic Sword, and they're like a synthwave kind of just like synthwave band, and they all dress in like cloaks and like have these like white masks with LED lights on their face and hold up the magic sword. But anyways, we fucking like we're determined to go see them or like meet them. And Willie's like, come on, dude, like I see our entrance. We just fucking like just walk right past those people while they're not looking. we'll be fine. I'm like, dude, Willie, I don't know. I think it's a bad idea. And then he's like, bro,
I don't know,
it's
Willie.
fine. And then he like, next thing you know, I just see Willie just rushing past. The lady like looks at Willie, double takes, and she's like, what, and Willie just like gone. He's gone. I have no idea like where he went. I have no idea what it looks like back there. You know, there's like multiple doors. Like there's like a green room, which.
Oh, was that at the sunset? No, that was at the tractor.
It was that tractor. Yeah.
Oh, so you went through that gate?
Yeah, on the side. Yeah, he just fucking like
man.
flung it open and walked right by the
Oh
stage.
wow, dude.
And so like I waited like maybe a minute or two, just like contemplating whether I should follow him or not.
It took him so long.
And then I just decided I'd walk right back too, like, and I didn't say anything. And then I look in the green room. I didn't see any like members of Magic Sword or that could even be Magic Sword. I didn't see Willie.
Well, you said they wear masks, right?
Yeah, and like they just like walked off stage, so it hasn't even been like 5 minutes.
Probably
since they
having
left.
smokes or something.
That's what I thought, but then I ended up walking out through the back door, and there's like a group of people, and I see Willie's there entertaining them, like the whole group just leading the fucking conversation, smoking
All the
cigarettes.
guys from Magic Sword.
It wasn't Magic Sword, it was just like some random people, and we just ended up shooting the shit in the back, and met actually some cool people, some connections.
Yeah, I met some girl who was gonna do my hair.
Oh yeah,
I lost her number.
yeah.
That's what happens.
I met one guy that like does like a bunch of shows. Like he helps put on like the Freak Out Fest and stuff. Like
What the heck is Freak Out Fest?
that's that fest that we went to in Ballard. That me and Willie went.
Fisherman's Fest? Oh, no, okay, that other one.
It's like the Freak Out Fest.
Okay.
Yeah. Fucking like Acid Tongue played and like saw all these bands like throughout all the bands. It's kind of like Upstream Music Festival. You
Sure,
just go to,
sure,
like
yeah.
each.
All the bars are different venues. Yeah.
Yeah, you get one bracelet, lets you into every venue.
The Cap Hill Block Party.
Yeah, it's like that. Mm-hmm.
I went to the not the Fisherman's Festival. What is it? Yeah. It's also in Ballard. It's like the Ballard Fisher Fest or something like that. But Mudhoney played, and they were fucking loud, man.
Mudhoney.
They played at like 10 o'clock, and they
AM?
cranked them up, super loud.
10 a.m.
No, PM.
Oh.
10 a.m.
Well, I'm just thinking a Fisherman's Festival just sounds like a daytime thing.
Because that's up in there's a Fisherman's Festival, and that's in Everett. But it was Ballard Fish Fest. It was something like that. There's something about fish and a festival.
Isn't Ballard kind of famous for like their like locks or whatever? The
Yeah,
Ballard
yeah.
locks?
It's a nautical area of town.
It is moist in here, guys,
No, it's not.
and it doesn't sweat. So we got our fucking what?
Look at this. I'm ice sledding.
That's the sled.
Yeah, you ever seen those sleds that go on the ice with the runners and the sail, and they go like super fast?
Yeah,
Ice sledding.
It looks like a boat, dude.
it does.
It's a boat that goes on the ice on like runners, like an ice skate.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Because I've seen ice-breaking boats.
No, these are just like a one-person thing. It's like you got a sail, and you got like it's like a sled you're sitting on, but kind of like a bobsled enclosed kind of thing.
I'm gonna bring that little USB fan down here
That'd be a great
next
idea.
week. It's probably just light enough to where it's not gonna like affect the microphone.
Now, these guys are from Southern California, and it's maybe like 80 degrees in here, and they're freaking out.
No, it's like 95,
Freaking
dude.
out.
It's like 95 and humid.
It ain't no 95
Yeah,
in
it
here
is.
right now. It's like 85 at most.
We need some water over here.
Didn't you guys just go buy water?
Oh, we do have water. Fuck.
Oh, we do have water.
We need that water blessed by an Indian medicine man.
I'm reading Tom Sawyer right now, and so it's they drop the N-bomb a lot in that book, or I should say Huck Finn drops the N-bomb a lot in that book. But there's a character called Injun Joe.
Injun
Joe,
like
yeah.
engine or
Well, INJUN was what the people used to call
oh,
Indians.
because that's how yeah.
Yeah, so it's like Indian Joe, but it's Injun Joe.
Wow. And you're liking that so far?
It's a good story, man. Like Samuel Clemens is a good writer. He can really draw you in.
Nice.
Boy, Tom Sawyer is just such an incorrigible
I just think of that Rush song.
rapscallion. Oh God. Yep.
I was blown away.
not for rent.
Yep.
I was blown away when I learned it was a fucking guy.
Yeah.
Oh, Geddy Lee?
Yeah. Did you always know it was a guy?
Yeah.
Not always. I thought it was a girl at first too.
I always thought it was a girl.
I thought it was like.
If you take his voice and you take Gwen Stefani, they sound a lot alike. Geddy Lee and Gwen Stefani.
Weird.
I have to disagree.
No, they do. I've done extensive research.
I don't know. I've listened to like a lot of Gwen Stefani, but
Have you listened to a lot of Geddy Lee?
no.
Well, there you go. You only got half the picture, dog. Imagine Gwen Stefani singing Tom Sawyer.
Man, I can imagine it, but Gwen Stefani has a different flair to her. Like
Because she's obviously a different person. I'm saying their voice, the timbre of their voices is similar.
the pitches that they can hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
The timbre.
The timbre. Willie, I think you were telling me a story about like some like fucking like old abandoned windmill or something like that.
Oh yeah.
That you went to.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hear that story, Willie.
There was yeah, so it was like in my hometown, a lot of acreage, a lot of peach orchards and stuff, privately owned. And one of them had a windmill, and it was a super tall windmill. You're not allowed to like, trespass and shit. So then me and my friends were like, oh dude, let's go get high on top of the windmill. It's like loser shit, dude. Like, why don't you just get high at home or whatever?
Because it's not cool.
Yeah, so we ended up like sneaking like into like this peach orchard at night, and we climbed the windmill. And there's like it's a ladder, it's like get up to the windmill. And it's super like sketchy ladder, and it's a super tall ladder, like imagine just like missing a rung, If you miss a rung and you fall from that ladder, dude.
Was it a place that all the local teens went to get high and drunk and stuff?
Not that I know of. Like we just thought of it. We're like, dude, we should do it, and we did do it. And then we were up there smoking, but then we noticed like some activity from the farmhouse, dude. Like, yeah, and then like
Old Man Withers gets in the shotgun.
Yeah, dude, and then we saw like some people running like with flashlights and like looked like they had guns in their hands.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and then we're super high too, and we're like, oh my god, dude. I was like, dude, let's fucking bail. And then we start like climbing down, but it's even sketchier because you're like going down, and the ladder like feels super sketchy with more than one person on it. Dude, so like all of us start like climbing down the ladder like together, and then like everything's just super scary, dude. The lights are coming closer. And like fucking, I could hear them like yelling, dude.
It's a real thriller.
Yeah, I could hear them yelling at us and being like, "Oh shit, dude!" And we just fucking ran, dude. And yeah, that was it. I didn't
hear any gunshots like after you, like
just heard dogs.
Get sick the dogs on them.
Nah, I mean, I just ran, dude. I just ran till like I was like well away from the orchard.
Damn, nice.
Yeah.
Did anything ever come of it?
No, nothing.
Sweet.
We were just like, man, let's not do that again. It wasn't even worth it, It's like lame shit.
Yep.
Like sneaking, smoking.
Sneaking and smoking. Sneaky smoke.
Yeah. It's like getting caught doing graffiti or something, It's
Yeah.
like super lame.
Yeah. Because every kid tries to graffiti at one time or another,
Yeah.
It's like with a marker. I'm gonna write my name here.
Dude, in my hometown, like underneath like they built like this new suburban like shopping maze, It's like Best Buy, Target, all these big box stores.
It says underground.
No, it's above ground.
Oh, okay.
But then like one day like we're at the Taco Bell and we notice like there's a big driveway that goes down to like an aqueduct looking thing. And then we're like, dude, let's go down there and see what's up. We just took some flashlights, walked into the aqueduct, and it was just a creepy, like huge tunnel system, dude. And like we just like went all through it and realized that you could like take it from like from from the Taco Bell all the way like 3 or 4 blocks underground, dude, and end up on the other side.
I don't know. Pennywise might live down there.
Yeah. No, there was some creepy shit down there too, dude. Like there was like mattresses and stuff, obviously where like people would sleep in. And there was like food wrappers and
That's creepy.
yeah, and like writing on the wall, and like most of it was straight gibberish. And then like
Squinch rules.
then we saw like then we saw a cross
Oh no!
Like, yeah, across like in the ground, like
That's the creepiest when Christians invade your underground corridors.
Dude, and it's just like, oh my god, there's someone buried here. Like we're just like, what the fuck? And then it kind of just became like a cool spot to like take a girl,
Take your ladies.
Yeah,
Come look at the bum beds.
It's like, do you want to go check out this cool spot?
I know where there's a bed where no one's using it, baby. We don't got to go to our parents' house.
Yeah,
That's crazy. In my hometown, there's a similar thing. It's like an aqueduct or whatever. It's like a big fucking tunnel. Was yours like circle or is it a square?
So like it was a square in the beginning, and then when you got more deeper inside of it, it got smaller.
Yeah.
And then there was like circular tunnels that you could like
on the side
go inside. Yeah.
Yeah. So we called it the hellhole where I'm from, and you could take it from. It was like it ended. There was like a hill behind my school where you could just like go over the hill, and that's where one side of it was behind my high school. So like we'd like run from like security when we're trying to ditch, and they're like, "Hey!" They get on their bikes and start chasing us, and we'd run to the hellhole, dude. And then the hellhole would take us all. There's maybe like a mile long or something like that. Yeah, and you couldn't see the end of the other side, and you just walk through it. And like same thing, like there's garbage, dude. Like and there's fucking like beds, clothes. Fucking, they say it was like haunted and like people would like get murdered there.
Yeah, that.
And like,
Damn.
That's
and,
when
like,
people disappeared, didn't get chopped up and shit.
yeah, and your eyes would play tricks on you in there, dude. Like I would just like see things, you know. I'd see like people in the dark and shit like that. And like, yeah, like I would see like literally like glowing figures, like. But you're just like walking in the dark, you know. It's like
Yeah, because the dark like disorients you.
yeah, and like we didn't like have like we walked through it without flashlights before, you know.
Lighter or something.
Yeah, and like you could barely see the light at the end of the tunnel, and same thing, like there's like little holes on the side. We called those rat holes. And you could just like go up into the rat holes and like
And chill with the rats.
chill with the rats. Hell yeah, desert rats.
Dude, my hellhole had a bunch of signs on the outside that said like, "Do not enter." Like, flash floods like may occur. And, like,
Oh Jesus!
Yeah. And that's what those are for, because we get like down south, we get those flash floods. They're
Down south.
yeah.
I get flash floods down south. You know what I'm saying? Real easy.
Oh yeah. Not that kind of down south. But it's SoCal, like
Okay.
you'd literally like it'd be like a dry day, then like it'd start pouring down rain, then you couldn't even cross the street because like there's like it's just full of water, dude, and like knee high.
Yeah, I remember I lived in Arizona for a while during the monsoon season. It was like that, yeah. It would be bone dry, and all of a sudden it would be sheets of rain and lightning and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But in my hometown, we had a train tunnel that went from the waterfront to the middle of downtown.
A train tunnel?
Yeah, it was a train tunnel, and sometimes you'd wait for you'd go through it hoping that a train wouldn't come, you know. And sometimes they do. Like one time, a train came. We had to fucking like cower down into the side as the train fucking like tore by us.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Reckless.
Yeah, we were pretty reckless. We went. This is one place in my hometown. It was a place where all the teens went to drink. It was on somebody's land, but it was near the Snohomish River, and it was called the Stone House. It was an old like stone house that had lost all of its roof, and it was just an open like stone kind of ruin. And all the kids would go there to drink. And so one night we took a couple boxes of wine and all the guitars and everything. We like went out there and lit a huge fire. You know, we're doing everything we could to get caught, like playing loud music on acoustic guitars, you know, and fucking drinking wine and carousing about. But we're sitting there having a good time, party's going, and we look out of the window and we see a shadowy silhouette. And we all get real quiet, thinking it's a cop. And we saw he had a badge, like the light glinted off of a badge, and we're like, hello, sir. You know, he didn't say nothing. He just like stood there in the shadows, like looking at us. We couldn't see his face or anything. It was just a silhouette with like a glint. And oh man, we get all freaked out. We tried to go out the back, but it was encased in blackberries. And so I remember like carrying my acoustic guitars, and I'm trying to like get through these blackberries.
Oh,
and
spiking you?
Yeah, spiking me. I'm like, no, we can't go out that way. We got to go the way the cop is. So we like went out, and we never found the cop. And half of us went through the blackberry bushes, and half of us kind of hid on the embankment, you know? And the fucking fire department came, and like all these cops were there, and we were just like crouched like 50 feet away, like on the side of an embankment, you know? I was even like kind of looking over, like seeing what was going on, and like nobody saw us. And we never found the cop. And so like when we walked, we just waited until they all left, and then we walked back. to our friend's house, and they had walked through like miles of this like marshy blackberry land,
Oh my god.
you know, to get back to the road.
They're all bloody.
Yeah, they're all like wet to their fucking knees, and we're just like, yeah, we just waited, and then we went back and got the boxes of wine, man. They're like, you fuckers.
Pussies.
But we call it the Phantom Pig because we could never find him again.
The Phantom Pig.
Yeah, so now we're talking about the Phantom Pig. It was that guy that fucking came upon us in the stone house that one night.
Wow.
That's crazy. I've had similar stories or things happen to me where I'm like out in the woods or something drinking with my friends, and then you know the cops supposedly come or something, and like we all disperse and
Everyone runs a different direction.
yeah, everyone runs in different directions. We have to
one person gets caught out of everybody.
we put out the fire, dude. And, like some people are hiding in bushes, and like I remember just like walking around in like the darkness in the woods, trying to be like stupid or super stealth, and like thinking I'm hearing someone else coming like around the corner, like just yeah,
Ooh,
craziness.
none's worse than running from the cops in the woods.
Yep.
Look at ice.
That's like the only time I think I've like ran from the cops, like partying out in the woods.
Oh man, one night, oh this was crazy. I bought. I was in college at the time. This would have been 1999.
Damn.
And yeah. How old were you guys in 1999?
Oh, shit.
I was 9, bro.
Woo!
10.
Yep. And so I bought a bunch of mushrooms. These were like Amazonian cubensis, like the really good stuff, you know.
Amazonian
And
Cubensis.
I fucking one night we were gonna try them out before I divvied them up and started selling them because I bought like a QP, you know, like 4 ounces.
Jeez.
And so that's a lot of mushrooms because these were all dried. And so we're like, all right, we're all gonna take an eighth and we're gonna go to the graveyard. You know, we had this big graveyard in my hometown where they had this kind of step-side Aztec-style pyramid.
Yeah.
It was called Rucker's Tomb. Rucker was like a famous millionaire who helped found the town. And he had a big pyramid for a tomb when all the kids go there to drink. Oh, I should not have went in there, but anyway. So we're in the graveyard. We're fucking frying balls, man. And it was like really cool, just like communing with the dead, you know? But we didn't know, but some like local teens were drinking at the fucking pyramid, Rucker's Tomb.
Oh shit.
And all of a sudden, like a bunch of cops show up, and we thought they were there for us. So we just fucking start freaking out, man, because we're super high on mushrooms, you know, just like communing with the spirits and shit. And so we this graveyard bordered on an AT&T like corporate building, and so there was probably a 15-foot high cyclone fence between us and this acres of parking lot, and our friend's house was on the other side of the parking lot. And we whipped ourselves into such a fucking psychedelic frenzy that we thought that as soon as we climb over that fence, the dogs were released and we had to run for our very lives.
Oh my
you know?
God.
And we're all fucking like freaking out, man. We're thinking we're gonna go to jail. Our parents are gonna get caught. We're gonna you know. And so we jump the fence and just book as fast as we can across this fucking parking lot. And of course the pigs were there for the teens drinking at the pyramid, you know. I had a night vision scope that I had stolen from my work, and we were using it to like look around the graveyard at night, you know. And I got so freaked out I must have left it behind.
What'd you do for work to have a night vision scope?
I worked at a Harbor Freight Tools, man.
Okay.
We had night vision scopes for a certain time, or we had one until I took it.
Why'd they have that though?
They were trying to branch out, you know. Sell different kinds of tools.
Oh, they're selling it?
Yeah, they had little like electronics, you know. They had like laser levels, and they had a night vision scope. Dremel sets, you know.
Yeah.
But
Man, that's crazy, dude.
that was a pretty crazy time.
You're really incriminating yourself.
Well, it happened. Yeah, the statute of limitations is long up on that. Dude.
What is the statute of limitations? Is it different for like different crimes?
Yeah, it's different than different. 10 years, basically. Yep, 10 years.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I don't know if you're Bill Cosby, they can extend it. I guess. Ow. Ooh. I'm glad, man. If that guy's guilty, fuck him. That's an evil thing to do.
Yeah.
But if he's not guilty, like the mass of people in internet comment sections say, who knows? I think he's guilty.
Man.
But it's not my place to say.
I think he's not guilty.
You think he's not guilty?
Yeah, man, he's rich and he's fucking
Oh yeah, rich people never abuse their power.
I mean, sure.
He's rich, dude. He wouldn't do anything
Yeah,
bad.
but rich people are also like targeted, like because they're rich.
Absolutely.
Like, it's,
Do you think all those women are lying?
they could be normal people too, you know?
Yeah. Totally normal, and after is like wealth.
Wow, you guys are gonna get roasted
Are we?
in the comments.
Maybe.
If you agree or disagree, fucking roast
Let's
us.
start a vitriolic argument about whether Bill Cosby. I don't want to believe it's true.
You
guys remember Fat Albert?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Fat Albert.
Was that Bill Cosby?
Yeah, it was Fat Cosby.
Fat Cosby.
We used to fucking watch those in school when I was a kid, and they used to wheel the ancient fucking
CRT.
No, not even a CRT, dude, a fucking film projector.
Oh,
wow.
man.
We talked about that before. You guys never had to sit through the film projectors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teacher all pissed off.
Teacher getting pissed
No.
off trying to thread the film in there.
We had what were those things called? Like the overhead light projectors. Overhead projectors
Yeah,
where it'd be
yeah.
light, and then they had like the plastic film that would project overhead onto.
sheets.
Yeah.
Kind of like a proto PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah. That's what I grew up with. And nowadays, I'm sure it's just like
Oh, they got
projector displaying.
Yeah,
their
they just write on
desktop or
they
like
write
a
on their
tablet.
phone, and it just goes to all their fucking desks. Yeah.
Oh yeah, all the kids have like iPads and shit nowadays.
What kind of school are you going to, man?
Me?
What kind of school are you thinking of? That's some kind of like Montessori bullshit.
No, I was like watching fucking like a little piece on it, like a mini documentary about
We sent our
kids and
documentary
technology
team.
and like.
It's got to be so confusing for them growing up in these days, man. We don't have to worry about any of that fucking social media bullshit back then.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, every kid has an iPad, man. So they just.
Every kid's got a freaking phone.
I mean, I guess like.
Ooh, I better not let Joseph die. Wasn't paying attention. I was looking at his bald ass head.
Yeah, we're probably the luckiest generation, dude. So like growing up.
'Cause
Like,
we had the good times, and then we have the technology too now. You know?
yeah, we grew up with the tech. Or no, wait. We were like
We saw that like.
we were
the birth
introduced
and-
to the tech, dude.
or- yeah. We were kind of like the guinea pigs.
Right. And then like all these kids are growing up with the tech.
Mhm.
What's up with the new TV, Aaron? Are you gonna hook that up in here?
I was just bringing it down in case somebody wants to use it for like an extended monitor.
Oh, cool.
I'm not using it at my house anymore. Okay, magic. Willie, you gotta cure this fool. Cure Mac's dad.
Wait, no,
Oh, look at his fucking portrait. It's like, oh, I
I
smell.
forgot
a
her name
fart.
was Taint. Dang, Joseph is ugly. He kind of.
Well, he's kind of handsome.
Oh yeah, he kind of looks like you.
Looks like Lee Van Cleef. Yeah, he's like my dad in real life. Joseph.
Is your dad's name Joseph?
No, my dad's named Matt, which is my middle name.
Aaron Matt.
Aaron
Carmack.
Matthew Carmack.
Matt Carmack.
Is it
Matthew.
Matthew?
Oh.
Yeah.
That means
Aaron
my
Matt.
initials are AMC. American
Aaron?
Movie Classics.
Yeah, that's cool.
Am I going the right way here?
My initials are Worm.
Whoa! What, WRM?
Yeah.
Mine's Dat, like D-A-T.
That.
That ass.
Who dat?
Who dat?
Who dat?
Dat.
That worm though.
Dat worm. AMC.
Now bring you back to AMC.
God, I remember in my senior year of high school.
Previously on AMC's Dat Worm.
That worm.
That's funny.
Goose.
Aaron presents Same Gamers featuring Willie and Dad.
Willie and Dat.
That Willie though.
I'm just hoping I remember the right way to go here. That's the only thing up here? No, I can't think we're good.
What about that big door? We already went in there, right?
We don't go indoors in this game.
What?
I think I'm going backwards. I'll know if
Are we swimming?
We're waiting in the icicle water. I should probably open up my computer, my Chromebook, and get a map going.
Where's that at?
Where did I put it?
Oh, okay. Yep, and
I thought I could make it.
you may or may not hear some light banging of drums in the background.
That's just part of the game soundtrack. Okay, attack this guy. Just pulling up a map here. All right, any more? Willie, tell that story about how you rolled your car.
Oh, that's embarrassing. But I will.
I'm not going backwards.
You rolled your car?
Yeah, so when I graduated, my dad bought me a 4x4 pickup truck, and I took it as like a celebratory gesture. I invited all my friends to go mudding with me, and then we like took it off road, dude. We were off roading for like maybe an hour or two, you know, just hitting it hard and high 4 for a while, and then we hit it on low 4, and I was like, I'm about to climb this hill. and then my cousin was in the back seat, dude, and then he was like sweating. He's like, dude, this hill's too gnarly for me. Like, he's like, I can't do it, dude. So he's like, I'm gonna get out, and I'm like, okay, dude, bitch.
Oh.
Yeah, and then he gets out, dude, and then my homie's like in my passenger seat, and he's like, he like straps in, you know. He's like, let's do this, bro. I put it in low gear, and I start like climbing the hill, and we get like pretty high up, you know. We get like 3/4 of the way. Like 3/4 of the way up, it's a super duper steep hill. Like literally, like it felt dangerous. You know, I kind of felt like the truck was about to like tip backwards because you're like pointed so high up.
Yeah.
So like we're going up, and then like I couldn't, like the tires like couldn't catch traction because they weren't beefy enough.
Yeah.
So then like I started slowly like sliding like backwards, and I think I was just like playing way too much Grand Theft Auto in my life. And I thought I could just like whip it around, you know?
Yeah.
Whip it around and be pointed back downhill.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that, and then like as I whipped it around, like my wheel
You
like
just fucking caught an edge or something.
Yeah, I got caught like on a root of a bush, like a big bush, dude. And then like it stopped my truck from sliding, but then I felt my truck like slowly doing like the side lean, and I was like, no. And then it fucking tipped, dude, and it landed on the door. My window shattered and shit. And then I was like, fuck, no, that sucks. Like, how am I gonna tip my truck back? And then it was boom, and I tipped on my roof, dude. And then it went to the other side, and then rolled again.
Oh my god.
Dude, I just rolled like 5 times down this hill, bro.
Oh my god.
Gaining speed as like, and then when we landed on the ground, you know, it's like, we landed on our wheels, dude.
Oh shit.
And I was hysterical, dude. I was like, no, my truck.
My truck.
I was like, my dad's gonna kill me, bro. Like, I haven't had this thing for like 24 hours. You know, and like,
it was totaled?
Yeah, it was pretty total, dude. Like, but I was like, all the tire got knocked off the bead too, so like I had like flat tires and stuff. But I popped I tried to turn on the truck, it didn't work. So I popped my hood to see what was wrong with it, and the battery come loose. I like put my battery back on, I strapped it back down. I went back to the ignition, put the key in, turned it, and I could hear the ding, 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 and I'm like, no fucking way. I turn the key, dude. It like turns on perfectly.
Nice.
It's purring, you know. It's like
Nice.
I'm like, holy fuck, my car works. But my fucking
Oh, your shit was all caved in.
yeah,
and
it's all
stuff.
caved in, dude. Like you could probably see like this far out the windshield and shit. Like I don't know how I lived. Like I think
Was it just you and your cousin in there?
no, it was me and my friend.
Oh, you're your friend. So just not to interrupt your story, but Donnie, when you said, did you go in that door?
Yeah.
And I said we don't go indoors in this game.
Yeah.
That was the door we were supposed to go in.
Well then, Aaron.
So I just wasted 8 minutes, but we got to hear a nice story from Willie. And how did your parents take the destruction of your ride?
Wow, they did not take it well, dude.
As they should not have.
Not even 24 hours.
Oh man.
I know, brutal, dude.
It's like your parents didn't know you too well. If that was like the first thing your mind went to, like we're taking it off road.
That's like, why would you buy me a 4x4?
Yeah, if they didn't want me to take it off road.
Such a horrible feeling that must have been.
Should have got me a Corolla.
Oh, we got Moogles.
Moogles.
First appearance of they're beavers.
Beavers. Why are you lying to me so much in this episode?
Sorry, dude. I remember when I was a kid, my dad wanted me to be like a crazy kid or something. He bought me a fucking motorcycle, like a mini one. And
Did you be crazy?
he did, man, because he's like, I had a motorcycle when I was your age, so my kid's gonna have a goddamn motorcycle, you know? And he bought me this little Yamaha T250, and the thing was like fast, you know, and I was maybe 6 or 7.
What the
And he'd always take me out to the sand dunes outside of town to ride it. And I never wanted to. I'm like, Dad, I'm gonna get hurt. I don't want to do it. Like most kids would like kill to get a motorcycle and be able to ride it, you know. But I was like not into it, you know. And so one time I'm out there and I'm kind of getting into it. I'm going super fast, and I went over the sand dune, did a jump, and I fucking like I overbalanced backwards, and like the bike landed on top of me, and I wasn't strong enough to lift it, and the engine was like laying on my fucking leg, so it was super burning. And the fucking throttle was wedged into the sand, so it was like it was throttled all the way. It was like, and I'm just like, ah! It's getting hotter. Dad! You know? And like, it took him like seriously 10 minutes to find me, and I couldn't. So I was just like, my leg was badly burned.
Wailing.
And then, so that was like the first bad time. And then he kept on trying. Like when I got older, he got his other motorcycle he wanted me to ride. And I'm like, Dad, I don't want to ride motorcycles. And he's like, come on, boy. We're going to the mountains and we're riding motorcycles.
Damn.
And so we're going, I'm on the trail, you know, riding the motorcycle. And it fucking dies. And I could not get it started again. And so I just had to like push it on these muddy ass trails all the way back to where my dad, because I was a good way out there, you know.
Oh, you lost your dad? On the trails?
Yeah. He just stood at the truck. He's like, all right, you know, you take it out, you know. And he's like, I'm staying at the truck. And it took me over an hour to push this thing back. And it turns out all he had to do was put it back in neutral to start it, you know.
Oh my god.
But I was just too young to know how to work a motorcycle. And my dad ruined me on those kind of things.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We're almost through this cave.
I feel like I would have liked your dad a lot.
I mean, he was a dad for a certain kind of kid, and I don't think that kid was supposed to be me, you know.
Yeah.
Like, what other dad wants their kid to fucking hurt themselves on a motorcycle, you know?
Yeah, I never really rode like motorbikes or anything like that. Growing up, never touched a quad.
Oh, we used to have this crazy quad. It was called a Honda Odyssey.
Yeah.
Had like a roll cage, big oversized tires.
Oh, that sounds tight.
And yeah, I fucking rolled that thing one time, and it was fucking freaky, dude.
Donnie's like all like wistful looking. He's like, that sounds tight.
Yeah, Donnie's like, I would have killed to have that kind of childhood. And I'm like, Dad, I don't want to do this. I just want to read Shakespeare in my room.
Nah, we never.
Is that what you were doing?
At that age, yeah, I was in a big Shakespeare kick where I read all the plays.
At 6?
No, like 8. 8 to 10. I was a fucking nerd, man.
Goodness.
I read every moment I could.
Wow. Not me, dude.
Yeah,
I was just trying to like fucking play video games and.
I was trying to do that too.
I was like cracked out on Lucas, like
Cracked on Lucas.
like I'm playing games.
I didn't know Lucas could crack you out.
The right kind will. Baby Lucas.
Ooh, bigger Lucas.
Remember Baby Lucas?
The like little one.
Yeah, and it had like orange flavor in it.
What are you talking about?
Lucas.
What is that?
It's like powder, like with like it's like chili powder that's kind of like sour too.
It's like a
Oh, it's
snack.
like a candy
It's
snack
like
or something?
yeah, it's like kind of like I guess it's a Mexican candy.
Oh, okay. No wonder I don't know about it. Oh!
Yeah.
Alright.
Lucas
so,
was the rage though.
Yeah.
In Cali.
Was it like a...
Oh, yeah.
Did you like soak the powder up with something? Like a lollipop or
No,
something?
dude.
Dude, it came in like a little like pepper shaker looking thing.
Yeah, you
Oh,
just put it
okay.
on
You
your
just
tongue.
put it on your tongue.
Ah.
Mhm.
Quit, that's what I'm trying
That
to
shit would make your mouth fucking bleed.
That's why that dude. I remember seeing that Mexican guy at our bar, dude, and he was like drinking a Corona, and then like he like I forget like he asked you for something or like there's like a bowl of just like it looked like chili powder and salt or something.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
It's not Lucas. It's just salt and it's not salt and like tagine.
Don't run.
Yeah, and so like he like really liked it, and he's like, "Let me get some," and he comes back with the napkin. You remember that?
Oh, yeah,
And he
yeah.
took a bunch of it.
It's like Mexican Mrs. Dash or something.
Mexicans like that kind of shit, dude.
Mrs. What the hell are you fighting now? Toidle?
Adamantius.
Toidle.
Is that a boss?
Toidle
Yep.
soup?
And it's about to die
Ooh, oh yeah.
very quickly. Smash cut to me like running for my life.
Go fire.
You see, in the first game, there was stuff like that, but they really cut down on the bullshit in this second installment. Oh, come on, Joseph.
Joseph.
You better check yourself. Alright. He's dead. That's funny.
Yeah, I've never really like rolled or wrecked any of my cars. But I did like fucking like kind of like grazed this van once. Like I was picking up my girlfriend at the time from high school.
Mm-hmm.
I had my buddy in the car and I was gonna take him home because like we like skipped like one of our periods to go
Oh my
smoke weed
God.
or whatever. And like
Aaron didn't skip any periods.
Oh, I skipped a lot of periods. Oh, not until my senior year of high school, though. Anyway.
And then so I grazed this van, dude. I was getting into like the left turn lane, and like we met eyes, and the guy's like, "Hey, what the fuck?" And I'm in this like little '91 Nissan Speedster with like a fucking spoiler, just like little souped up Nissan. And so like he like tries to chase me, and I notice he's like trying to fucking follow me, so I like dip on him. I'm like,
oh, you grazed and ran?
yeah, dude. Like I was like, fuck you, dude. I just like barely touched your car. And he was like driving one of those like shitty fucking like soccer dad vans, you know, like the old green, like fucking
Astro vans, yeah.
Yeah. And so like he starts like chasing me, dude, and like I notice he's like actually fucking trying to catch up. So like fucking drop gears and just like I'm going fast. I make a right turn down this like residential street. I'm going. I think he's just like gave up, and then I see him fucking turn in like my rearview mirror, and I could see that he's hauling ass. So I was like, fuck, drop your gears again. And then like I make a quick right onto the main road, and then a quick left onto like the next street over, across the street, to ditch him because I knew he wouldn't be able to like catch me. And like as I was doing that, dude, my car just like lost traction and slid into the fucking like front like yard of this house, dude.
It was raining or something?
No, I was just fucking like I was going really fast.
Oh,
you'll never leave here alive.
And probably bald tires too.
Look at this fucker.
And so like I slid into this yard, dude, and I hit the fucking mailbox, and I remember the mailbox fucking flew and smacked against the side of that house.
Ooh.
And I was like kind of stuck in the bushes, and I was just like just, like tore through the bushes.
You're like Grand Theft Auto.
I really did, dude. Tore through the bushes, dude, and just like took back roads all the way to the back of my high school.
And you didn't get caught?
No.
Oh my god.
No, dude,
Did you leave a big like tire track like through their yard and shit?
Yeah, dude, I did. And I took out half of their bush.
Fuck, man, they must have been pissed.
Oh no!
And in return, dude, it took out my
no!
my passenger side mirror.
Can't hold. Oh, Joseph, no! Now's your chance. I'm pulling a fucking sloth from Goonies. Go now! No, you're my dad. No, my dad's dead.
Did he die right now?
Oh, Joseph! Yep, Joseph's dead.
Joseph pulled the Hodor.
Yep.
Oh man, that Hodor thing is so sad.
That shit made me cry.
It's like it made me cry.
That was pretty intense.
You watched it, right?
Oh, sure, I watched that, yeah.
Yeah, man. And if you haven't seen that part of Game of Thrones, then you're fucking up.
So a lot of people have, I read a theory. It's probably not going to be true, but a theory that when Bran goes back and he's in other people, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Some people say that he goes back and inhabits the body of the Mad King. When he's like, during his final moments, when he's like saying, burn them all, burn them all.
Yeah.
It's actually Bran saying, burn all the whites. But he's like back in the body of the Mad King. And so he like caused the big uprising. By going back into the body of the Mad King.
I heard some theories like that, yeah.
There's a bunch of crazy theories. That last season before the recent season, because I haven't seen the most recent season. I don't want to spoil it yet.
Well, you haven't seen this last one?
No.
Oh, man.
But when Cersei fucking blew up the Great Sept and killed all those people, I did not see that coming, man. I was just like, oh shit.
Wait a minute, you haven't seen the latest season?
No.
You're talking about when she's like she killed her fucking son's
wife, yeah, Marjorie Tyrell, and like the Sparrow and all, like blew up that big church.
Oh, that whole thing was crazy, dude. And fucking then her kid just like hops out the window,
kills himself, dude.
Like, holy fuck! It just like
King Tommen,
King Tommen
the Lame.
You remember that?
No.
You don't remember? You've seen it all, right?
Yeah, I have.
Remember when Cersei blew up the church and killed the Bernie Sanders guy and his son's wife, Tyrell?
There's that guy that put her in the dungeon and made her like walk the streets naked. And like she was getting back
in the book. That's her idea. Because she's like, I'm gonna do it naked, just in the old way, so people will feel sympathy for me and know that I'm in the right, you know.
She's literally getting poop thrown at her.
Yep.
And like
that was awesome. I think they used a stunt body for her though.
Yeah, she has a great body.
I don't think that was her real body.
Nah.
Wait, so you didn't see the latest season? The Hodor thing was the end of this season, right?
No. There's the whole season where Daenerys is fucking shit up in Westeros. I haven't seen that season.
Yeah, no, don't spoil it.
I want to read the books before I get to the end of the story.
That last season was really intense.
Fuck yeah.
But
Like, I
There's
can't,
only 7 more episodes, and it's over.
I can't believe how good Game of Thrones is, dude.
Yeah, they're gonna take a whole another year to fucking make this last season.
And George R. R. Martin, he wants the very final episode to be like a 2-hour movie, like in the theaters.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, nice.
Because he wants that sweet, sweet movie money.
Yeah.
Sweet, sweet movie. Oh, he's gonna get it.
Yeah, man. He's pretty caked up already, Babette.
Oh yeah, man, he's like the most fucking popular author. That shit's made him like skyrocketed because when he put the books out, they were all bestsellers, you know. But this just took him to a whole nother level, you know.
You mean HBO?
Yeah, the show and everything.
Yeah.
Because I read that first book back in '96.
Well, I heard like his writing isn't that good.
No, it's very good.
Is it?
I mean, yeah, it's the best fantasy series ever written, man. I mean, you could probably like talk to a hipster who's like, "Oh man, it's not that good," but it's fucking great, man. For
hipster
pure
at the bar.
readability, it's fucking awesome.
But
Oh,
have
no.
you read Animorphs?
What?
But have you read Animorphs?
Oh, this is that chick that was in love with Joseph. I will look after Nellie. That is the most I could ever do for him.
Who's Nelly?
His daughter.
Oh.
All right, so I got the goddess bell. Daddy isn't coming back, is he? Oh.
Daddy wasn't there.
Yeah, but what about Wild Rose?
Take me to the fair.
Yep, she's gonna grow up daddyless.
Change my underwear.
All right, let's just make sure I got the goddess bell.
Daddy wasn't there.
G-Bell. All right, so now that I got the goddess bell, I have to go to Kashuon. I think. Let's try it out. Anyway, all right. So you, what were we talking about?
We're stuck in George R. R. Martin's dick right now.
Oh yeah, that's good writing. I mean, he's no Tolkien, but he gets the job done.
Tolkien was hard to read, dude.
Yeah, he was dry, man. Like I read all the Lord of the Rings books, and it was a slog.
I did too.
That's why I say the movies are better than the books.
Wow.
I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that, probably.
Now, there's just some parts in the books that I really enjoyed that weren't in the movie.
Like Tom Bombadil.
Like Tom Bombadil.
Fucking Tom Bombadil.
What's Tom Bombadil?
He's a character that they run into after they leave the Shire, and after they leave the first town where they first meet Strider for the first time. Yeah.
Yeah.
They come into this land where there's a bunch of barrows, a bunch of burial crypts.
Yeah.
And they meet up with some whites, some zombies, and they beat them, and they're saved in the last instant by this magical creature guy named Tom Bombadil, who's super like Yoda style. He's just all irreverent and just blah blah. I'm Tom Bombadil, like singing songs. He acts basically like Johnny Depp as the fucking Mad Hatter, you know. And then after that, he's never spoken of again. He like helps them out. And then you just never hear about him again. It's like, what the fuck is that guy? He's not an elf. He's not a dwarf.
That's probably why.
He's not anything else that's ever been in the mythos of the fucking.
He has his
story.
own. He has his own spin-off book too, doesn't he? Called The Adventures of Tom Bombadil.
Really? I ain't gonna read that shit.
You ain't.
I ain't gonna read that shit. Tom Bombadil's not canon for me, man.
Yeah.
So when I talked to some people who read the books, they're like, man, they took out Tom Bombadil. It's like, well, what would you have them take out to put Tom Bombadil in? You know?
Yeah.
Because the movie was already long enough.
Well, he's just like, yeah.
Like that would have totally broken the immersion. Just be like, because he sings this little song that like Tolkien wrote lyrics to. You know? It's like Tom Diddly Diddly Billabo or something like that. It's just so stupid, dude.
Something they'd pick up if it was Disney.
Yeah.
When Disney does Lord of the Rings.
Oh, Disney's Lord of the Rings.
Oh my gosh.
Disney's Star Wars Lord of the Rings crossover. Frodo.
Man, the Hobbit series was pretty.
I never saw a single one of those movies. I saw the trailer and I saw the tone of the movie was totally different, and I'm like, nope, not doing it.
I still watched them all, but yeah, no, that was
tough.
weird. It was really weird.
I'll stick with that the 70s Rankin Bass cartoon, man.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? The Hobbit cartoon from the 70s?
Nah.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. And the songs are fucking really good. Like, there's this song that the goblins sing.
Which one? Oh, the cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Where Bilbo looks like an old grandma.
Yep. There's the parts in the book, though. My favorite parts was, like, the Uruk-hai chapters with, like, Merry and Pippin.
Oh, yeah.
Running along with Ugluk and
Ugluk. Oh, yeah, I forgot
Grishnak.
about that guy, yeah.
Yeah. That was my favorite. Because, like, they were, like, saving the hobbits, dude. They had to keep them alive. But
Yep.
it was just, like... like the closest you ever got to the Urukai.
Because they thought that they had the ring, and so they were taking the hobbits to Sauron, right?
Yeah, they thought it was the Bilbo and or not Bilbo, Frodo.
Bilbo's such a stupid name.
Merry and Pippin.
Merry and Pippin is a pretty stupid name too. But yeah, that chapter, and then the Plot Sam and Jet Sam when they're with Treebeard and all the Ents.
Oh yeah, riding around with Treebeard.
Yeah, and they take over.
Riding around with Treebeard.
Yeah, there's that big war. I mean, they briefly show it in the movies, and it was like, you know, it's like
Just gloss over it.
yeah, it's like a 20-second, 30-second clip.
Wait,
just to give you the idea.
Which war?
The big battle with the Ents
with the
against
Ents,
fucking
that wasn't
Isengard, I think it was.
Oh yeah, yep.
They take over
They
Isengard.
just show up at the end and just bamf in and take care of shit.
Yeah, and then like fucking
Damn Finn.
yeah, then like Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli come out of Mirkwood to see Merry and Pippin just fucking like chiefing and drinking and like eating all this food and like the rubble.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It was just like the fun.
Oh yeah, they do smoke weed in that movie, huh?
Oh, for sure.
Yay, the goddess bell.
The finest weed in the Shire.
Does he say that?
Yeah.
What's up, dude? Oh, it's fucking Gordon.
Gordon.
Oh, I forgot. They give you Gordon. I was trying to find Eagle Torch, but the monsters were too strong. Oh my! I broke my glasses. Somewhere in the castle. Please help me find it. I'll say fuck you, Gordon. God, this guy's awful. Okay, so let's check him out here. Look at that. 64 hit points, 5 magic points. He's not good at anything. What kind of weapon does he have?
Oh man.
That's the problem with this game. It gives you these characters that are just freaking worthless. He's got a spear. What's his spear level? So after this episode, I'm gonna grind up Gordon, and we are going to take on the what's it called? The warship. Check out Gordon. He's got a 1 fucking spear skill. I'm up to 6 and 7 with my fucking swords.
Jeez.
Yep. So thanks, game. Thanks for doing that. That was really awesome of you.
How far along are we in this game?
Not far, because we've only played a few episodes.
This is our 3rd episode, right?
4th.
Of 2?
Of 2, yeah.
I don't remember doing any.
Man, that's not what I wanted to hear.
What? We're talking about other things. We're having a good time.
I guess. How far would you say that we are?
Probably about
35%?
no.
Not even that?
20%.
Wow.
Ouch.
Actually, no. Once we get past the warship, we're getting pretty good. So we're gonna get the torch out of here. I'll tell you what. Just to make it easier, I'll go through this dungeon, get the torch, and the next episode will start at the warship. How about that?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Is that alright?
Yeah, it's alright with me.
Okay. Well, we got 8 minutes left on this episode, so.
Hang in there, Will.
Anything other?
What? Gordon has white hair now.
Yep. Yeah, it's his battle sprite. He's a blondie. I think he's the proto Edward. You remember Edward from part 4? I guess you guys don't remember part 4. He's like a bard character, and he just sucks too. They're cut from the same cloth.
You know what I just learned today, or like the other day, is that in Full Metal Alchemist, there's nobody inside that suit, dude.
What?
My brother told me about that.
Spoiler alert!
Oh.
I've never seen Full Metal Alchemist.
Now you find that out in the very first episode.
Oh, do you?
Okay,
Yeah.
so no spoilers.
Yeah, in the first episode, Ed and Al try to bring their mom back using forbidden alchemy.
Wait a minute, I think you told me this.
I did.
Necromancy.
Yeah, and so like the forbidden alchemy just like rips like this fucking hole in like the room and just starts like tearing them apart, dude. And like Al is like just about like, or Edward, or no, Al, like his body is gone, but Ed attaches his spirit to the only thing he could like, the closest thing to him, which was that suit of armor.
Ah,
So then he becomes the Full Metal Alchemist.
nice.
At least that's what I think. That's why it's called that.
Is there a chance that that's not why it's called that?
Well, fucking Edward has like a metal arm because he loses his arm in that. Fucking, I think he like sacrifices his arm to save Ed's life or Al's life. God, I'm fucking mixing them up like they're my own kids.
Hey, why is that yellow? Shouldn't it be green?
Nope. That's just yellow. What they chose for it.
Probably just like the lighting fucking with our...
Oh, it's one of those things where like, do you see yellow or do you see green?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yes. Willie's just turning into a blob over here.
Oh my god.
It's just melting. It is really
Final
hot.
Fantasy is sucking
In
into
this-
his will to live.
I straight up do like slur a lot, dude.
When you get tired.
Not even like I'll like go up, you know, I'll be taking someone's order and stuff, and I'll be like, I'll just like I can't even like replicate.
What way you want?
No, I can't even replicate it on purpose, dude. Like, you know, it just happens. I'll be
Well,
like,
they're
oh,
from-
you just do this. And then people will be like, yeah, okay. I'm like, alright.
Whatever.
Like, people don't want to call me out, you know?
Yeah. They just figure, you know, and most people when you're helping them, it's not even, they don't even interact with you in a real conversational way anyway. You're like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, give me this and this.
They don't even hear you.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be like, I'll stutter like on my intro, dude. I'll be like, hey guys, this going good? Going good?
That's funny.
Pretty embarrassing. I feel like I could hear myself.
Is it only when like the young ladies are there and you get all flustered?
No, I just have it so randomly, dude. I feel like when I see young ladies, I try to slow down because I know.
Well, I mean,
get
English
excited.
isn't your first language, is it?
It's not.
Watching
Yeah,
Willie
there you go,
bartend
man.
is like one of the funnest things, I think. I'm sitting there and I don't know if you can see me when I'm like sitting in front of you, like trying to like not laugh. I'm like holding back a smirk. Because like, and like you, like I know you know why I'm smiling in the moment. Like the
That's
other
funny.
day you were talking to this girl, she walks up and you're like, how we doing today, lovely? And I was like, what? You called her lovely? It was,
Damn, Willie.
it was funny, dude. Love, like I heard you call someone love, and I think that's like fine, but like saying lovely, and then I heard her whole group like kind of just like chuckle behind her. It was pretty funny. She was flattered though. I could see that
They eat it up, dude.
big old cheeser on her face.
That's funny. If I tried to do that, they'd call the cops.
They'd slap you.
Yeah. Instant restraining order.
You're like, never mind.
Yeah.
I'll go somewhere else.
You are not lovely on the inside. Oh. Ooh.
I definitely try to deliver it like, you know,
As like nonchalant.
yeah,
as you
like
can.
super casual, nonchalant. Like
You got that Latin lover thing going on.
I just say it.
He tries.
I just say it like I say it all the time, you know.
Mhm.
So lovely.
I don't know. I don't think lovely's the right one.
Love is better.
Way better.
Yeah. Love, love.
But lovely. That's pretty funny, dude.
I don't know, dude. It's like every interaction is like a little experiment, you know.
I see.
Like you're like poking
With
and
different-
prodding.
Yeah.
It's fun, dude. It's like, you know, because there's nothing worse than a script, dude. Like doing a script for people. Like,
Oh, yeah.
that's what I hated about like my other restaurant job is like they wanted you to have like a script.
Just be careful, man. Just be careful. Don't say anything that's gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
Robbie calls girls baby doll.
But Robbie's got that like old, kind of like, not old, but like,
Are you saying I'm too handsome or something?
yeah. I don't know. No, I'm saying like
He's old enough to be non-threatening in that
right.
way.
He's
you know?
kind of got like that, like I don't want to say like father, but like what, like not elder, because he's not old. But I don't.
Elder. He's one.
Let's just go with non-threatening.
He's just smooth, dude. He's just like he can pull it off.
He can. I tried saying it like a couple times.
Definitely a
It
smooth.
just comes out super weird.
You get looks, dude.
I'm like, what's up, baby dog?
And they're like, excuse me?
Did you call me baby dog?
It's
like,
baby dog. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I like that.
Baby dog.
Yeah, that's what I call ladies. What? It's flattering. Baby dog. One day I was walking to my friend's house and I had my hood up, you know, and all these people across the street, they were chilling on the stoop, and one of the guys was like, hey baby, drop the hood, baby. And I keep on walking. He's like, come on, baby. And one of the girls is like, that's a dude. And the guy, I swear to God, he says this. He's like, no dude has an ass like that. And I pulled out my hood and I'm like, don't let him forget this day.
You said that?
Yeah. Like, never let him forget the day he said that. And oh man, he looked sheepish.
Oh my.
Hey baby, drop the hood.
What?
I'm the Mac.
So evidently I got a good butt, maybe. I don't know.
Evidently.
No man got a butt like Mac.
Nobody got that
He
butt.
has top Mac butt.
Mac
Damn
butt.
Mac butt.
Oh man, I was laughing about that for years.
For years.
What?
Still laughing about that.
That was a long time ago?
It was years ago.
Oh man, so you're still kind of big? Whoa, look at that Hulk-like sprite.
Hulk Sprite.
Turtle. Right.
Now it looks like, is that his hair that he just has wrapped around himself?
Yep.
Or is that like a
No.
hood on his toga?
I think he has hair and a toga.
But it's the same exact color?
Yeah.
He's really fashion conscious.
Why not?
Alright, oh, we got 9, 8, 7, 6 seconds left in the episode.
Oh
We need
shit.
parting words.
We made it through another hour of Final
Oh, ding ding ding. Don't call lady baby dogs.
Yeah, don't call ladies baby dogs.
Alright, next time we'll be through this dungeon and we'll be ready to take on the warship.
Oh yeah, don't
Pew, 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 pew,
don't
pew.
hang out in flash tunnels, right? Flash
Yep.
flood tunnels.
And if anyone thinks you're a girl, be flattered.
Don't off-road your car the first day.
Yeah, and don't fall into your motorcycle.
All good advice. But we're here for you.
Oh shit, I'm like here.
Booty.
Wrong way.
Do you remember that guy's name who works at